Welcome to Zanzibar. How long was that visa?
I want to get out of this airport now.
Let's talk about it in a minute.
I think it's time for an update. Let me turn down this. I wasn't pushing hard enough. Okay, recap of the airport. Personally, I would advise getting a visa in advance. You don't have to. You can do it on arrival, but when there's 3 of you and it's been the end of a
There's a
long
lot of
day,
paperwork to fill in.
you have to fill out your arrival card, then your visa application card 3 times, then going to get your stamp in the passport, then going to pay for the visa, then going to officiate the visa. So all in all, we were supposed to, what time were we supposed to land here? 3:30. We got out of the airport about 5:30 in the end.
Our poor driver was waiting for us.
Yeah, this gentleman here, what's your name?
Mohammed.
Mohammed was waiting for us for well over an hour.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
Get the visa in advance. It can take up to 10 days. That's why we didn't do it. This was quite a last minute trip. We decided to just risk it for a biscuit. But there you go. And now we're on the way to our accommodation.
Let's go. And we're here. Woo! We're in Paje right now, and Paje is an hour away from the airport. We're so hungry. We're thinking pizza. We've checked into our little Airbnb. We're here for a couple of nights. It's really cute, super small. We basically just rented out one of the rooms in the whole house. There's 5 bedrooms here, but first it's time to go and eat some food.
Okay, so we have our recommendation. Apparently, Pizza Delight here is the best pizza in town. So we decided, because it's about a 10-15 minute walk away, so we're gonna just walk, explore, absorb, and then consume.
Hello.
Google says we're on a road right now.
Right now we're just kind of in between houses.
This is definitely not a road. Look, it's like...
We watched a video in the past from this guy who was here, and he was like trying to get to the beach and it's practically impossible because it's not signed. So yeah, we're just walking in that direction and we hope that we
know the restaurant is somewhere over there. We'll get there.
We're currently still guessing our way through to the beach.
Yeah, we're kind of just wandering around the local town right now. You know, it's a good way to get to know the area. When you're really hungry and you just want to get somewhere, this is not good. Don't trust Google Maps, is all I can say. So we did find our way to Delight. I don't know if you can only access it from the beach. It looks like you can only get to it from the beach, and it's high tide right now, so.
Behind the scenes.
You don't have to tell me the name, but what did you roughly order?
Quattro stagioni. It's the, you know, just a pizza.
It looks good. I went fruta di mare, just to upset the Italians, because you're not allowed to mix seafood and cheese. And Malia, what are you having?
Margarita pizza!
I think I'm gonna have some of that too, right? To get to the beach or from the beach, you have to come through the local village. It reminds me a bit of Lamu. It's nice to actually come through the real village, you know? Good morning. We're going?
We're
going.
escorted.
All right, we'll tell you more later. probably give you guys a little bit more context to this. So Maalum is actually pretty much in the heart of Paje, so it's super convenient. It took us about 5 minutes to get here. It's a beautifully quiet blue lagoon, basically. You have an allotted time of 90 minutes. They won't let too many people come here, so it maintains the peace. Right now it's us three and another couple. Morning I would definitely recommend. It's just such a nice way to start the day.
We go the 8 a.m. slot.
Yeah, it was 8 a.m. and $20 per person to get in. You know what I think we should do, Malia? Should we go and swim in that dark cave over there? So there's some parts that are really well lit and beautiful, and then there's like a dark cave that you can swim in. I'm alright. There's nothing I need to see inside that cave, to be honest with you. This is nice. So this is what you drink. Ah, it's nice. It's good enough.
Cheers to some
Thank you.
African coffee. It is hot.
Yeah, so they had a bit of a problem with their machine here. Still in Maalum, they have this beautiful restaurant. The property here is really, really stunning. So we came for some breakfast afterwards because they have this beautiful little restaurant, but there's a problem with the coffee machine. So he said to us, would you mind if I make you African coffee? So we're like, yeah, of course, African coffee. Turns out it's just instant coffee, so cheers.
Sorbet.
The wind is blowing it everywhere.
It's on Malia's pancakes. Cheers.
Cheers.
Next stop, Mapache street food court, because we promised Malia some ice cream. So we found a local Italian gelato place. It's on the way home and it's called Mamma Mia and it looks great, so let's go and check it out.
And it's right at the main roundabout in the center of Paje. What have you found, Malia?
Fish.
Huh? Fishy.
That's
You love fish. Malia.
Thank you.
It's dripping.
Malia, cheers. We just wanted to say it's really cool here how they've got, I've noticed there's another one down the road as well. It seems like food courts are popular here. You don't just go to a restaurant, like, or a cafe. Here there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different vendors. You come here, you can have your coffee, sandwich, ice cream, all here. It's outside, music's pumping. It's a nice vibe, I like it. Right, so we wanted to just do a quick price recap of the things that we've eaten today. The food that we had when we were there at Maalum. The restaurant is really beautiful. Food, not cheap. For the 3 of us, came to 75,000 Tanzanian shillings, which equates to around, right now, just under $30. We'll put the correct conversion just down below. And then the ice creams that we just had at Mamma Mia, they came to a total of 15,500 shillings, which is a roughly $6. Ice creams were pretty reasonably priced. I would say at Maalum, it's quite pricey, to be honest, but it's a beautiful environment, so we didn't mind paying it today. And now let's go shopping. So looking on the map, there's a few small supermarkets around in Paje. Where we've just come from on the main roundabout where the ice cream was, a short walk from there on the way back to where we're staying is Shirin Supermarket.
Let's go check it out.
It looks good.
Since we tried this brand already this morning, we're gonna get ourselves some coffee from Africa Cafe. The best instant coffee in Zanzibar.
Traditional African coffee, apparently, according to the guy at the cafe.
It's good though. It's better than instant coffee from anywhere else. How many tins are you getting?
100? No, I don't know, 3?
This is a guy that trains. You know these muscles, they have to like grow on something.
it's always red like this. From the baobab tree, the big one.
Is this sweet?
I've only seen it before when it's white.
Live
But
tasting.
the bones you throw out when we finish.
It's nice.
Yeah?
It's
It's kind of a little bit sour, but
Okay.
and this one I throw away.
Oh, it's a stone.
Yeah, it's like a pip inside.
Oh, I've seen them before now. Now I
But
remember. I've seen them.
I've always known the baobab to have like the white fruit
Yeah,
inside.
the white fruit and then they put color. They can
Ah, it's got colour in it.
we have different colors. Some others yellow, others real this one.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's good. Thank you.
What do you
Nice.
think, Malia? Do you like it?
What does it taste like?
Sweet.
Like candy? Ah. Shopping done. Okay, so we're stocking up for later. We don't want to go out again. I've noticed that usually chapatis come later in the day in a lot of places, and I think it's the case here. We've managed to find 2 chapatis. Alright, it's getting late and it's been a couple of days since we managed to get a workout in. We've heard there's a gym just around the corner, so we're gonna go to the gym.
How are the navigation skills going today?
Better.
Yeah?
We found a road that was on the map, and then it's supposed to, we're meant to get to the end of this road in a minute, and then take a left. Gym should be there. Welcome to Jumbo Gym and Fitness.
Malia, can you show us your moves?
Alright.
Ready? Go.
Sure.
Ooh, wow, nice kick. Well done, Malia.
Alright, so post-workout recovery time now. Malia, what's the restaurant called?
Rainbow.
Her favorite color. Alright, I just want to say something here. I'm very skeptical of restaurants that serve multiple different countries' cuisines generally, okay? This place has Italian, Mexican, Chinese, Turkish, Greek, African food, everything. The menu is ginormous. So I was a bit like, nah. So far, based on what's come out, this looks great.
It looks great, but does it
really
taste
does.
great?
Well, we'll find out in a minute.
I watched the chef just run to the front of the restaurant, chop a leaf off the banana tree, I guess. I was like, oh, that's going straight to the back of the kitchen, and it's actually my food. So anyway, I'll go with fish curry.
Hey, you know what? They call it from farm to fork.
The farm right at the front of the restaurant by a dusty road. I hope they washed it.
I'm sure they did. Looks nice, huh?
Yeah, it does.
What did you think of your food?
It was good.
No, mine was very, very good actually. Malia enjoyed hers. At the end of the day, when you go somewhere where they do such a wide range of food, you're not going to expect it to be the most authentic food in the world. It was tasty and it was relatively affordable. So the total bill for 3 meals plus water came to 57,000 Tanzanian shillings. So that works out to be $22.70, which is not too bad, but something worth noting. I paid on card. They charge 5% for the use of cards here, so just bear that in mind. I've heard about it being in a few places like that as well. If you're going to pay by card, just expect that they might stick a percentage on top. But overall, it was good. Now it's time for bed. And of course, how could we give our first impressions of Zanzibar without bringing you guys to the beach? The thing that Zanzibar is pretty famous for, I'd say. Should we give them a better look?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Let's go. are here on Paje Beach. We haven't had a chance yet to explore the rest of the island. One thing we have realized, Zanzibar is huge. Even just getting from Paje to the next area, which is Jimbiani, that's like an extra 15 minutes driving down there, but it's the whole island, it would take you hours to drive around. What are your first impressions?
I guess because of the way we travel, we tend to turn up to a place without really building any expectations, because we want to experience it for what it is instead of...
We also do very little
other
research.
People, we don't have time to research things. We just show up to a place that we want to go to. So far, I really like it.
Yeah.
It's coastal, it's vibey, it has a lot of action, restaurants, activities and things like that.
And the sand's about as white as you can get. I think we're about to have a visitor right now.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see
and he's about to like
it's
really
fine.
photobomb.
It's fine. If we just keep talking, then
Yeah.
it'll be absolutely fine. Hi.
After?
No, nothing after. Thank you. Asante.
Not quite a typical beach voice. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we had this conversation earlier. Because they're all dressed as Maasai. If you know the answer to this, please comment down below. Are the beach sellers and the beach guys, are they Maasai or are they imitating a Maasai to draw attention? I'm interested because typically the Maasai that we know from Kenya are quite shy when it comes to public places, quite quiet. Whereas out here we've noticed they've got a bit of swag, or swagger, should I say?
They're very trendy.
Yeah,
as well.
they
They
definitely-
like they've dressed really nice.
Yeah, for sure. So
what
I'm
the
interested to know whether these guys are the Maasai or whether they're just rocking the shukas. Alright, we have now checked into our new Airbnb. Beautiful, bright, big space. It's a perfect time to close today's vlog. So hopefully you enjoyed our first impressions here in Zanzibar. This has literally been us arriving and you experiencing it at the same time as us. So everything that you've seen is literally the first things that we've seen when we've come here. So hopefully that's given you a bit of insight into how it feels to arrive in Zanzibar. So far, we're pretty happy with how it feels. A couple of takeaway points that I would say is we can't compare it to where we've lived in the past in Kenya because it is a completely different thing, but mentally you always do compare these things. It's definitely more expensive than Kenya, but you can see why, because the infrastructure here has grown so much, tourism has grown so much, there's a lot of hotels and things. So with that, prices start to go up. That being said, you can get really good food here. You've got a beautiful beach. It feels very safe. So far it feels good. Hopefully you can see that as well. If you have any questions or if you have any recommendations of things that we should do while we're here in Zanzibar, we're here for the next 2 weeks. We'd love to hear what you think. Please write it in the comments down below. If you liked the video, please click the like button. If you are not subscribed to our channel and you're new here, welcome to the channel. We'd love it if you can subscribe and join our community. But until next time, we'll see you later.